so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1-pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. Well, you can argue this is the single hardest belt in the UFC to defend. The UFC's lightweight division has long been a murderer's row, and this champion's latest challenger looks like he could come through and upset the apple cart.
We were talking to him the other day, and I asked him about the fight. He goes, DC, nothing surprises me, because every time I go in there, I fight the toughest, scariest opponent. I understand my opponent's good, but I'm the champion for a reason, and I intend for it to stay that way.
Seemed like he had a great training camp, a great weight cut, and even though there are definite stylistic challenges in front of him here tonight, told us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, skill for skill, I'm better than this guy everywhere, and I'm gonna prove it in a big way in front of this capacity crowd tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Katsuro Taira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, round 1 is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Duho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round 1. We'll see how it goes for Duho Choi here tonight. Just missed with the leg kick. Nice jab by the Korean Superboy.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, so a nice takedown for him there, and if that is a sign of things to come, could be a long night for the boxers.
Well, when you're a boxer, you see a lot of feints coming at your head. He understood that through a feint to get the hands up, level change down, secure the takedown. Great work.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
I need you to scramble. Nicely done.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands. Oh, let's get submitted.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Choice has got full mount now.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Create a scramble, let's go!
That was a slick transition.
All right, side control now.
Back to your feet, come on, get back to your feet, get back to your feet!
Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Just out of range with that kick attempt.
Big shot lands for both guys. Another big takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Nice transition.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to keep his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Under a minute now to go. And he's back up. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Oh, separation of the clinch. Good jab there by the champion.
20 seconds left. Choi gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Some nice deception there as he lands the hook. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a seat. Great round, bud, man. You look spectacular. You were outworking him everywhere. Your pace, your cardio is fantastic. He is dead.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands. Big shot to the body.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, we told you off the top that this boxer had plus takedown defense despite no wrestling background, and he's been able to keep the fight standing tonight.
You know, when people told me this, I didn't believe it. I had no doubt that this wrestler would get him to the ground. I've been proven wrong, and this boxer has shown beautiful takedown defense. Fast leg kick lands.
Big right hand there.
He's advancing. He's trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't roll off to the side. Look at how intent he is to finish the sub. He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the ball. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Choi's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Oh, nice.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative. Oh!
Judo toss. Made it look easy. Under 2 minutes now in round two. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike lands. The Korean Superboy getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Now he's going full mount.
Choi's in half guard now. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Choi. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, just misses with the kick. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 30 seconds to go in the round. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as you go forward.
Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career. He's got a good left hand, there it is. Back and forth we go. Great block there.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he's out. Choi's now dealing with a cheap cut. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Choi's in half guard, and very effective with the ground and pound.
Oh man, what a strike from the bottom. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh, and he's back up again. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. 2 minutes now to go.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Takedown defense is there.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
That right hand.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through.
Oh my goodness!
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as he hurts you.
Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. 1 minute now to go in the third. Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Choi. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. Oh, beautiful combination. Blocks that kick to the body. Oh, big front kick lands flush.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Back to the jab now. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the Korean Super Bowl.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Choi's in half guard. All right, feet on the hips here.
And there you go, again, half guard. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
All right, north-south position now.
Nice sub attempt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Well, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
There it is. Now he's running them out.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Push him up! Push him up!
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
You gotta get full guard back. Come on now, you gotta get full guard back. Come on.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back. But when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Don't let him go to the ground. Keep on.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Nice jab there by Choi. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Nice, low single takedown.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
That was nice. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Choi gets up. He is back on the feet here. Nice crack there. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Because every time, you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Nice elbow in the clinch there up top.
Another one. Can't sit in this position. You have no choice but to stop the fight.
All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight. And I think at some point the referee is going to intervene here, DC.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early, and now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Let's go.
Nice positional control here.
Right there.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. and you gotta look for his opponents to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved right there.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions. Oh.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Keep busy, keep busy.
1 minute to go in the fight.
Right there.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes. Beautiful transition. Getting him out here.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Choi's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started. Maybe a few years removed from his fighting prime. We'll see just how far